Okay, this is my little setup for this little test I'm about to do, or experiment, whatever you want to call it. We're going to see if we can boil the water in these pots with direct flame from a torch. Because last time I did it, I remember not getting hot in my pressure gradient inside containment video. I remember trying to heat it up with that propane tank there, and it didn't boil, but I don't even remember it getting hot. But a guy made a good point. He said maybe I didn't do it long enough. So we're just going to see what happens here. I've had a couple different predictions. So I've got the propane tank there. We're going to do the bigger pot, and the MAP gas there. We're going to do the smaller pot. They're both buried to the top in just regular dirt. They're filled all the way up with rainwater. There's my little parts per million counter on the cinder block. We checked, it's about 25 parts per million. And there's my Nikon, and I'm using a imager for temperature because my thermometers float, and we don't want to melt them. So let's see what happens, man. All right, man. So to spare people from all the boredom, this is probably the most controlled test out of all the shit I did. I covered up the rim of the bowl so the flame is hitting basically directly water. It took about almost 3 minutes to boil on the stove in this container, but I covered the edges up because I think it was getting hotter quicker with the edges exposed to the flame. But I'm gonna try this MAP gas. That's pretty close to a minute. I just want to see. Now I sped this video up to 1.2, so if you go back to timing, it's gonna not quite be a minute, but it's pretty close. Man, I ain't wasting all the gas on this shit just to see. Yeah, the top was a little bit warm, but nothing major. Let me see if I get a temperature. This thing ain't acting right. About 92 degrees. See if I can heat it some more. Now that same shit would melt metal quick too. Okay, so it is about 94 point, hold on, it's going up. About 97 and a half or so. It's a little warmer to the touch, so I guess you could boil water with a straight flame. It'd probably take 2 forevers, but yeah, you could. I mean, it's getting warmer, but I think it's has to do with the heat hitting the edges. Like the more I covered the edge, the less it would heat up. So I think if I didn't hit the edge at all, it'd take a really long time. But I'm gonna have to say it'd probably eventually boil.